Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 54 of Europa Universalis IV as Barat. We have taken a lot of land in the last few videos, despite the fact that we had a massive coalition against us. We've managed to take out a big chunk of Malwa, we've left Jampur with a single province, we've taken out Kashmir, we've taken out Multan. Yeah, we are lobbing out. Garjat obviously looks like a bit of a border gore blight in the middle of the country, but I mean it is our vassal, so we will be able to integrate that at some point in the future. That was a colossal lightning strike that I just saw out the corner of my eye, so apologies if you hear any massive rumbles of thunder on the mic. The windows are closed and I'm wearing noise cancelling headphones, so I can't really hear much outside influence, but yeah, you may well hear some thunder in the background to this video. Let's just hope the power stays on. I wouldn't want to lose my recording. It's usually fairly decent though. Let's go ahead and repay the loans. We are starting to make some money back. We're just trying to get ready to deal with all of our potential rebel uprisings, of which there are possibly many. So we want all of our core constructions, our cores to be done. Now, because I've actually taken a fair bit of land myself, that's meant that we keep doing our own cores, and therefore admin's been getting further and further behind. So I'm quite behind on my admin tech at the moment, which means that it's taking me longer and longer to unlock the next idea group. And the problem is, I can almost nearly take the next military tech, and I'm tempted to take it, but the problem with taking that is it will mean we will be we'll have unbalanced tech again. But I still think it might be worth doing it just to stay ahead of the curve in terms of military. Sindhi separatists, you guys are going to pop in. Well, there's a couple of places. So Bakar is 6. So it's Bakar, Urmakot, Thatta, and Shawan. So it's these 4 provinces here. So 6, 8, 13, 16. So it's Thatta, if anywhere. It's only at 80%, so we should get down there before anything too bad happens. Why are we losing money again? Are we suddenly making negative income when we were making a positive income? What has just changed that has screwed that over? Is it because we are reinforcing? Yes, because we're reinforcing. But yeah, we need to get these loans paid off. Can we get any ships upgraded? Yeah, it's going to cost us 12,000 to upgrade. We've got 61 out-of-date ships here that need upgrading. So they're not really protecting trade as well as they could be. I am going to go ahead and take the military tech. Yes, it does cause us to get a little bit more corruption, but the overextension is doing that already. That's another reason why we're losing money. The overextension is causing corruption to go up, so rooting out corruption is trying to counterbalance that. Let's go ahead and take the newer infantry. What else do we get as well? Better cannons? Yep, brilliant. Diplomatic tech cost or lose stability. We'll take the diplomatic tech cost for a few years. I don't mind too much. I don't really want to lose more stability. In fact, I'd buy stability up if it weren't for the fact that I really want to get the next admin tech. So yeah, Sindhi separatists, we should be able to deal with those. We're already in place to do that. What have we got going on here? Nobility losing loyalty, losing a load of money, which I don't really want to happen. They can just lose some loyalty. I'm not all that bothered. We've lost an advisor, which is going to cost us even more money. Land maintenance modifier. Extra morale of armies guy could be useful. We'll take the level 2 guy. We can't really afford to take the level 2 guy. Really need that rebel uprising to go away. Disloyal nobles. Lose some prestige, get their loyalty up. Now we could go ahead and drop the army maintenance slightly. Let me just march up here and help out Garjat, because they're having some problems of their own. Looks like their army tried to defeat them down, but got beaten. So the Ottomans actually have a positive opinion on me at the moment. So they may actually leave the coalition. They're still outraged, though. They do seem to have a lot of random little nations that have popped up. They're certainly not as large as I have seen them in other games. The Commonwealth seems to... Was Hungary there before? Or did they split from the Commonwealth? Scandinavia is still massive. There's no Russia, but Muscovy... look at Muscovy. They've got Muscovite West Siberia there, but Muscovy's all the way over here. And Scandinavia is just eating their way down. Scandinavia is so OP. Just look at that. They're really, really blobbing out. We can't see much of the New World yet. We can see a little bit of South America as we gain some Navy tradition. Looks like it's mainly France that have got down here. A little bit of Spain. A little bit of Brittany as well. Breton, Brazil. And the British West Indies. So Great Britain did get over there. A little bit of Portugal down in Africa. Again, doesn't really concern us all that much. And again, we're still renewing these loans because we can't really afford them. Let's get you guys back down here. We probably... Right, we're at our manpower cap, so we probably do want to start getting rid of some of the mercenaries, if not all. So let's go ahead and detach the mercs. We need 14 infantry regiments. Let's go ahead and detach these mercs for now. Let's disband them all. So we should make a fair bit more money from doing that, and then we'll build that back up. So we need to remember that this requires 14 units of infantry. So maybe it's worth going in and just trying to suck up a little bit to both Dali and Aethia, just for a little while. Just try and stop them being outraged. It'll make it easier to sort of chew up more people. Again, we're still having a lot of problems with loans. How many loans do we have? 7 loans. We were making so much money at some point. It will improve. It's mainly because we have 1, a lot of mercenaries, 2, a lot of overextension, which is causing rooting out corruption. How much are we paying for rooting out corruption? Because I bet, yeah, 12 ducats a month just for rooting out corruption. So we need that to go away. We will start making money again soon. I'm relatively happy with the way that things are going. And we've renewed another loan. Let's remember just to keep adding a few regiments to this as we can. Because otherwise we will be sitting at the manpower cap and then not actually gaining any more manpower. So I might as well throw units in as and when I remember to. So we'll keep doing that. Sindhi Separatists still at 90%. Is that likely to fire anytime soon? 3.6 years. What about this one? 1.4 years. That's going to be in Kashmir. So we potentially need to deal with that. This unit's going to be a little bit too weak to deal with it, though. Let me get you guys up to Kashmir. And what are we doing? 7.15. We are still making money. It's very slow. How many admin points do we need to get on next tech? 720. Yeah, neighbour bonus, scientific revolution. I'm still waiting for them to add the new mechanic. It's a little bit of a shame that we'll probably be done with this particular campaign before they add it. And I'm not 100% sure exactly how it's going to work. I did briefly read some patch notes on it, but I didn't really understand it all that well. I think it's one of those mechanics where it makes more sense once you actually see it than trying to read it on paper. But from what I can gather, instead of actually... Oh, we've lost a military leader. That's no good. From what I can gather, instead of actually trying to westernize off your neighbours, and I don't know whether or not you will still be able to westernize, but there's basically going to be a change in mechanics where science will spread. There'll be like a scientific revolution that will spread to different provinces, and you can, when it gets high enough, you can embrace that revolution, and it will increase your tech. So instead of having like modifiers now, where, so for example, playing as the Indian tech group, our science costs 50% more. I think it'll be 100 across the board, but it'll spread more quickly from your neighbours. Again, I don't really understand how it's going to work. I'll definitely do some videos of it when that comes along. I believe that'll be patch 1.18, and we'll definitely have a look and see see how that's going to work out for us. Let's go ahead and try and get this up to... Oh, it was just slightly too short to get that up to the 14 stack. We're making a decent bit more money now, though, because we do have rid of the corruption. Still have a tiny little bit because of the unbalanced research and the religious unity. Well, we can't get rid of that unbalanced research until we get on next Diplotech. And the next admin tech, actually. We need both of them. So we really need to save up on both admin and Diplo points to get out of that hole. Looks like we have dealt with pretty much all of the other rebellions. I've got a few forts that I want to get upgraded. I've got my light ships that I want to get upgraded. Oddly enough, Kachar still haven't fabricated on Senwi, and I don't understand why they hadn't done that. They do have March status, I believe. Yeah, they are a March, so they should be doing that. I'm really not sure why they're not doing that, to be honest. And you are a militarist. You should be fabricating all over the place. Looks like we've got some more issues over here. We can get another military leader. Let's go ahead and hire one, see what we get. You're not too bad, actually. Let's go and help out over here. Rebel uprising still in Kashmir. You guys go for it. We just need to help out Garjat with their rebels. They don't have a particularly large army. Come on, guys. You should win that one easily enough. Yep. We got there a little bit too late to the party. Of course, we did take a little bit of attrition, so that's going to take some time to get all that manpower back. Why did you lose so much manpower? Again, we're still almost at our manpower cap. What about this army here? If we detach the mercenaries, we have 14k. Let's go and detach the mercs, and we want to add 14 regiments. We can actually afford it, just. I know I should wait until I can repay the loans off, really, but the quicker we get rid of the mercenaries and the quicker we get our mercenaries replaced with real soldiers, the more money we'll make. And also, we're at a manpower cap, so... Infantry cost and cavalry cost until 82. Well, I'm glad that I bought them all before that triggered. So we won't be doing the other two stats for a while. There's another loan renewed. So let's concentrate on getting those loans paid off now. No guy has left the military coalition. That's good. Once one person starts to leave, they all normally start to leave. I expect that the Ottomans will probably be next. Just trying to watch our missionaries, see if they're making any progress. They are. It's slow going, but they are making progress. Kashmiri separatists, you really don't want to pop, do you? 5.7%. I mean, I can't even lower the autonomy there. It's because you are the wrong religion. We could convert that. It'll take forever. Afghanistan are slandering us. Slandered the good name of our merchants. Do you know what, Afghanistan, though, too, can play at that game. Oh, that was another lightning strike that coincided directly with the rebels spawning and scared the crap out of me. Do we not have somebody over here? We have no diplomat to send. Where are all of our diplomats? You are building a spy network with these guys. I don't know why I even sent you there, actually, because I can't do anything with you, so that's pointless. Let's bring you back. We should win that battle over there. That'll be one less rebellion to worry about. So let's go over here and start building a spy network with Afghanistan. We'll go and slander their merchants. Two can play at that game. And renewed another loan. Definitely need to get rid of those loans now. Still making good money, I think. Not as good as it could be, that's for certain. Do we have corruption issues again? Yeah, it's mainly the unbalanced research. It will go away. What have we got next? Rebellion's probably not going to pop for a little while now. Can't improve relations anymore with Ayutthaya. I mean, they're not actually in a coalition with us at the moment. We do have a positive opinion, even though we still have a fair bit of aggressive expansion. But it is burning off at 2.8 yearly, so in 10 years that's going to go away. Dali are actually... they're threatened by us at the moment. And the aggressive expansion with them is burning off quite quickly as well. So that's not too bad. I don't mind that, really. Let's go ahead and improve relations with Nepal, because we haven't done that for a little while. They're still quite weak. And let's go ahead and also... Well, we still have somebody constantly topping off relations with Yarkand. We have 102 aggressive expansion with them, surprisingly enough. But if I ever wanted to go to war with Afghanistan, Yarkand would... Oh, they wouldn't actually come in. Oh, it's because they're in debt. If they weren't in debt, they would definitely want to come in because they really, really want to fight against Afghanistan. I see that... well, that's probably because that's a coalition war. That they would come in because they're part of the coalition. We have been declared on, again. So what have we got here? Afghanistan... they're not actually allied to the Ottomans, but... We always seem to end the week with getting declared on, don't we? At least we don't have to worry about anything over on the east side this time around. So we might just very well march this army over here. Most of these forts we can go ahead and turn off, so we'll do that. There's no point really having them all on, because they're just costing me... money. Forts down here. We'll leave the one on in the capital, of course. That just makes sense. But certainly on the last few occasions, they didn't get this low down. We'll leave a couple of those ones on. That is fine. That one, I think, we'll turn off. We'll move these guys back over. There are far fewer people in this war, so we should be good there. We'll go ahead and take our heavies and unmothball them, because we'll need to use them in the fight. We are at full maintenance, so that is fine. So we need to just start moving our units forward. Now we will take a bit of a defensive stance to begin with, because I don't know if they are going to come in with like a huge stack. But we can certainly move a few units into some of their provinces that have forts. Now, who was it that actually declared the war? It was the Ottomans that declared the war. That's going to make it really, really difficult to take their capital. However, it's not going to stop me from trying. I'll keep this unit sort of in the middle so they can come and sort of defend wherever they need to. I'll just keep a load of units up here. We may end up having to take more loans out again and just throwing a load of units at the front line. I'll try and do what I did in the previous war, which was to try and pick off little stacks where I can. I'm just hoping that my allies don't just go in and get themselves all killed like they have a tendency to do. Though Yarkand are getting work done up there on the Afghanis. So yeah, it was actually the Ottomans that pulled the trigger. I'm surprised at that, given the fact that we actually had good relations with the Ottomans at the time. Let's split you guys up into two provinces, just so that you're not standing on top of each other and taking massive attrition. But yeah, my plan is... Yeah, you see there's quite a large stack over there. They're going to be taking out Yarkand, which doesn't help us because now we're losing battles. But by the time they get down to us, we'll have Afghanistan, like, almost entirely sieged out. Can we actually get to Kandahar? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll keep sieging. How are our heavies doing? You're at 85%. You've got one heavy and a few galleys. I think we can go out there and actually engage these guys. So we can siege some, sink some Afghani ships. So let's go ahead and start moving. That's a wasteland there. So let's just keep people in good spots. I think we're actually losing a few ships here. Well, we haven't lost any ships yet. We are taking some damage. Why aren't they taking damage? Lost a general. Why am I getting beaten by one heavy and 3 galleys? You know why, don't you? Because my ships are massively out of date. That's the problem there. I'm using out of date ships. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Ottomans just put in a massive stack up there. Crafty AI. Keeping me busy with a naval battle and moving in to attack my army. We actually won that. Let's just go ahead and do a quick shift consolidate there. just to sort of try and protect the front line long enough for everybody else to get in. Ottomans are coming in with a massive stack now. We did manage to throw one group in there. They're coming in with another stack. Let's just slow this down slightly. All of my units are now in. I think all of the Ottomans' units are in as well. Oh, wow, there's another massive stack coming in. Well, that certainly answers one question, doesn't it? We definitely need to go and get ourselves another huge stack of mercenaries. Now then, are we likely to lose this battle? Yes, especially if those guys come in. So let's go ahead and retreat to somewhere safe. That's not where I wanted you to retreat to, and you've all split up. But yeah, we need to start trying to pick these armies off individually if we can. If only I hadn't been too preoccupied with that naval battle, might have actually stood a chance there. Do you know what it was? It wasn't even my flipping heavies. I'm sure you guys probably spotted that before I did. I actually sent my transports out. It was my transport fleet, not my heavy fleet. And I didn't even notice I picked the wrong fleet. That was so stupid. Oh well, we'll see if we can still... right, looks like the Ottomans are trying to chase down over here. They do have some big stacks coming in. Now, they should technically be blocked by this fort, but they won't be because it doesn't affect the AI. AI can do whatever it wants. It can and it will. Looks like we're going to lose a few units here. You guys have shattered in that direction. You guys are still shattering in that direction. You guys are going to come down here, though you probably won't get there in time. Although we might just go and take out that 7k stack up there, just because it's an easy kill. I guess we could try and get all of these guys into this province. They probably will still lose against that massive Ottoman stack. In fact, they have done. Oh, and where did that stack come? That stack came from out of nowhere. So you guys definitely need to retreat. We've just lost a lot of units right there. You guys need to get out of there. Okay, so it looks like this time around the Ottomans might have the upper hand. They've got a lot of units right on top of us. I've just lost not as many of my forces as I thought I had, but we've just lost quite a lot of stuff. So we're really going to have to be careful with how we deal with this. But that will be for another video and another week. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Barat. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.